Life-size 6'3" cardboard cutout of Donald Trump. Ordered what I thought was one for my son's birthday, and apparently I ordered 1 dozen. What? If Trump was still our president, and I believe he is, he's not, we would not be in this mess. You're right, actually. We would be probably in a deeper mess. Well, I don't know what the mess they're talking about here is, but I don't know. Yes, terrible things are happening elsewhere, but don't take your eyes off Canada. This is when they get sneaky. Oldest trick in the book. Look over here. What? I don't know the context behind this. McDonald's is apparently serving human meat. Not only human, but specifically children. Bones found to be small childlike bones. It says 90% of meat tested contains human remains. Where are the nearly 1 million children that go missing a year? Hashtag link below. I would love to see the source of this. What the hell? I can't say I've ever bitten into, anything from McDonald's that has had bone in it. I don't know.
Now, who would still eat this? Great.
Advice for young people. 1. Skip college. 2. Learn a trade. 3. Get married young. 4. Join a small biblical church. 5. Have babies as soon as you can. 6. Homeschool your kids. 7. Catechize your kids. I've never seen that word before. Date your spouse. 9. Don't own a TV. 10. Go camping. It's like an instruction manual for creating a Madison Cawthorn. Tom Brady holds hands with Gisele Bündchen, I hope I said any of that right, on a romantic beach stroll down in Costa Rica. Wow, such big news. At TMZ, how about you cover your president and liberals' views and cancel culture, not a couple of people holding hands? You came to TMZ thinking it's an actual news outlet? Also, this is Twitter. If there's anything I've learned doing this, it's really not that consistent on these subreddits. There's people that believe the moon is natural. Lamau. Deleted that moon tweet only because I'm not in the mood to have dumbass normies on my page again. You believe NASA? You are a fool. Good night. I'm crying because the moon is literally called Earth's natural satellite. Satellite is the key word. Just received NNEC electric bill. This has to be the largest charge for electricity ever. Get solar panels. Will cut your bill down dramatically and will pay itself off in the long run. I did consider solar energy, but from a biblical perspective. For example, Matthew 24:29 and other verses support NASB 1995, quote, "But immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light, and the stars will fall from the sky, and the powers of the heavens will be shaken." I figure solar would not work well in the long run. The other thing to consider is the volcanic dust and the incoming debris from space, which will not all burn up in the atmosphere. The lack of sunlight will also add to the food shortages coming in the near future. I'm sorry, I have no idea how to respond to that. I wouldn't know how to either. Alright, I have no idea what any of this drama is about, so I'm just gonna read it and do my best to understand. Kanye West posts, "This ain't about Skeet, people. It's about selling y'all a narrative Skeet just playing his part in Frozen 3, except it's not in the theaters. This time it's on Daily Mail. Tell Bob and the entire Disney staff you wasted your money on Star Wars and Marvel because even though it makes money, you will never control the high schools. No one's ever heard a Machine Gun Kelly song, Bob." I have no idea what he's talking about. Why the hell does this Weird Al song have woke bull in it? I thought he was gonna be one of the good ones, but no, of course not. I am disgusted. This song is 7 years old. The gender ideology is poisoning everything. I cannot believe this. Keep your politics out of your parodies. Go back to making the best parodies in the business and even better polka, if you know what's good for you. Oh no, one guy doesn't like Weird Al. Boo-hoo. It's not like, you're gonna it's not like you're gonna shut his whole business down here. You're a nobody. r/teenagers, why I hate women. Serious. Okay, so it's time to buckle up for this one. Feel free to downvote and attack me if you disagree, but anyway, a woman/girl is a mythological object, yikes, that acts like a monkey. They are a disgust to planet Earth and do not deserve to be alive. Holy shit. 1. They're unfunny. Women are not funny. A woman has never made me laugh with any jokes, pranks, or twists. I cannot resist cringing every time a woman has tried to be funny. Number 2, they bitch about everything. Women always bitch about everything, even the smallest things. Honestly, they're so f***ing annoying. They always have to start a World War III over the tiniest things, and it's driving me insane. You know, this is a rare moment when I'm glad I'm not, like, in an apartment where people could hear me, like, you know, through the walls, and, you know, they don't know the context. Anyways. Number 3, they're cringe. I swear women act so cringe, especially when talking online. They act and talk so fucking weird, and it's nearly impossible to not cringe. 4, they get offended easily. Rather it be a simple joke or something, women will get offended over anything. They cannot handle opinions, and I know this because whenever I express a opinion on a gender, they go insane. I have a bunch of other reasons, but I won't go any further. Feel free to attack me for having an opinion on a gender. I'll enjoy seeing your reasoning. My man, who steered you wrong? What the happened? Please get some help. Holy God. Have you noticed that these little cuck cards are what? Okay, hold on, wait. Have you noticed that these little cuck carts are starting to appear in stores across the US more now? These have been around forever, I'm pretty sure. I think that it's a sign that there are more single people shopping for themselves than shopping for a family. How can we stop the cuck cart phenomenon? No, they're just made for people who are just one person and they don't buy a lot of stuff. Not everything has to be a conspiracy. HIV is not a good thing, not matter how you wrap it. It's not a moral failing. It's avoidable by being moral. My friend has HIV from getting her ears pierced in the 80s. My other friend got stuck by a needle in the sand on the beach. People have gotten it from partners who didn't know their status. Try again. Don't get your ears pierced at places immoral people go to. Don't go to the beaches immoral people go to. Also, how did your friend survive HIV in the 80s? Try again. What? Free meat, 10 to 20 years old. Many different types of meat, but I forgot to label it. Defrosted a couple times over the years, but probably still good? Dude, no, it's not. Without a single degree, they built us a road that have lasted an eternity, and then the engineers arrived. You know what engineers, the term has been around. These guys were engineers in their time. God, people are... I was really looking forward to trying Chick-fil-A until a commercial popped up on my television in Spanish. I have no problem whatsoever with Mexican people, but the fact is, we live in America, and I feel like I should be doing this in a different voice. Hold on. I have no problem whatsoever with Mexican people, but the fact is we live in America, and you should stick with English. I'm sad to say that I will not be eating at your restaurant after you present yourself in this way. Like I said, this is America, and the way I see it, it's a privilege to live here. With that being said, they should learn our language and not the other way around. God, how did 2.1 thousand people find this? Attention all guards. I have been told that you are not at your posts for the full 13 hours you are scheduled for. Please note this is unacceptable and have requested your employer to confirm the same. Your break time is before you arrive or after our site. This is the same time you should enjoy your meals. Please do not let me hear about a guard not at their post or indulging in eating or playing with your cell phones. Welcome to a real world job. If you have any issues, you can be replaced. Yikes. President Trump is a modern day founding father. You know, the founding fathers aren't exactly angels. Free. I use an expired Visa gift card and see cashier to get around the pre-purchase. OPEC. Yo, what? Sounds like this post is going to be evidence in a future legal case, but okay. I've done time for it once. I can't be charged for it again. Double jeopardy. Also, is that blue text on a... Is this face? Yeah, this is Facebook. Can you do that? Just like make your text of your comment blue or... I don't use it.